The Invasion of Bretonia.
From 1786 IC to 1812 IC. After the disastrous defeat at the hands of the Imperials, the Council had to develop a different approach to the other human nations of the Old World. In their desire to follow up the unbelievable success of the Black Plague, the Council tried to use a more subtle method when taking on their next victims. Using Clan Eshin operatives, the SKAVEN were the instigators for several wars that had erupted during the century, including the invasion of Jafar, the Crusades, and the Wars of Errantry. Though successful in their plot, the wars didn't give the SKAVEN any lasting victories that would turn the fortune of the Under Empire like before. It was when Clan Eshin failed that Clan Pestilence persuaded the council members to unleash another plague upon the nation of Bretonia. Using the same method used against the Empire, the SKAVEN unleashed the Red Pox upon the sewer networks of the city of Bordelot. The scourge was once more successful, and nearly a third of the populace was infected and killed. But the Baron Giscard Dupont acted quickly and ordered the poor quarter of the city to be set to the torch,
killing both innocent people
and the vast majority of the infected populace. This act, for its deplorable lack of humanity, halted the spread of the contagion. However, just a quarter of a century later, a full assault was launched by the SKAVEN, and nearly all of Bretonia and northern Talia blossomed with a virulent outbreak of the Red Pox.
As the nightmare
that unfolded within the Empire once more repeated itself, whole swaths of countryside were lost, with the cities of Brionne and Canel soon fighting for their lives against the verminous hordes of the SKAVEN Empire. It seemed this time that the Under Empire would triumph. But fate has an ill will towards the Rat Men, and once more their glorious victory was taken away from them. A combined army led by the Duke of Paravon, Merowec of Moussillon, and the Wood Elves of Athalloren arrived just in time to stop the SKAVEN. With their combined might, they managed to break the siege of both cities and upon the Battle of Remarche. The SKAVEN armies were broken and finally massacred by the timely charge of Bretonian knights. The strings of fate had once more intervened, and so another attempt to subjugate the man-things under the Iron Claw rule of the SKAVEN race had ended in shame and paw pointing.